Hello Space Engineers, Wellington6012 here, and welcome back to Escaping the Desert. How is everybody today? I do hope you're well out there. Ooh, okay, that was not really expected. So you find me on top of the drone, pretty much where you left me last time. The only thing I've done is done a little bit of programming and flown 20 odd kilometers over here, and it seems to be going pretty well. So today, well, obviously we're almost here at the iron mine, and time to finish off the programming of this. So we're probably going to have to use these blocks here, the flight blocks. So just while we're heading over there, I'll show you what I've done, and that is we got the startup and shutdown timer. So that's the one that releases us from the dock and automatically connects us when we magnetize to a connector. Also, now that triggers both of these timers. One is turned off and one is turned on. And then when it triggers, what these do is these turn themselves on and off respectively and turn on the autopilot. So I've only set up the one at the moment, but so when I disconnected and started up back at base, it triggered this timer, which turned off this timer, turned on the one that will trigger when we're at the iron mine, turned on the remote control to get to the iron mine, and turned off the flight control. Ooh, feeling queasy. So that's that. And we're just currently heading over here, and I just need to sort it out. So I'm going to have to put some more timers in. So this is going to be dock to mine, and this one's going to be dock to base. So the last setup will be to trigger this. So that's the plan, almost there. And that timer I think is going to sort out all these conveyors, and is going to also turn on the event controller, because I'm going to trigger this actually coming back using the event controller and charge, which I could probably just quickly do now actually. So event controller, okay, so this is going to be what's it going to be? It's going to be trigger undock. Yeah, we'll do that, and that's going to be based on stored power equal or greater to, we'll make it 90%, and we use that battery there. Oh, we should turn this off actually. So currently that battery is it's almost sort of 70% anyway. So I think just that charge time will give it enough time to fill up. So that's the plan. Right, what I might do is I'm actually going to put a helm on the back. Oh gosh, okay. As well, put a helm on the back, I think. So helm. Oh, that'd be in that group there, won't it? It's not in that group. Okay. What about that group? Yes, that group. And small grid one. No, okay. Shift middle mouse, add them to production. Just get the right color. Okay, while we're here, how are we doing for stuff? So still lots of iron processing, so that's good. And look, 3 million. 3 million, in fact, that's just about full. Fantastic. Okay, that should have done. Oh no, it hasn't done those. Why hasn't it done them? No silicon. Really? Surely not. There's heaps. Oh, I know what it'll be. The assembler will be full. Let's just put it in there. Then silicon, yay. Okay, that's cool. Right. Yeah, so that's good. Right. So what we need to do now, so I'll do a quick bit of programming. Come on, surely you've made them by now. Still going. Okay, what about some little bit of floor? Girder. Okay, that should do the trick. Okay, that one there. Yeah, I think this will work on the back actually. Yep, can I connect to that as is? It looks a bit strange. Okay, let's just put a few of these things on. Yes, I know I'm using my I know that I'm using my jetpack, but I'm just not really in the mood today. Oh, really? In fact, I'm just about to run out of jetpack, I think. In fact, I don't think we need to put them on there. That'll be fine. In fact, let's put... Getting carried away. No steel. Oh. Cartridge girders, really? Yep, okay, we're just about out of we're just about out of fuel. We might have to come back to that. Okay. Right. So that's good. So we can control that. That's fine. Okay. So now what we need to do is go into the remote control and okay, where are the waypoints? Did I use the wrong one? No. Hey. I don't understand. It hasn't got any. It hasn't got any. Okay. Right. I might just... I might just reload and check, because, I mean, we got here. They must be on here. I don't understand. I mean, they're all still there. Okay, we'll let Future Wellington worry about that. Right, so dock to mine. So what we want to do here is turn off that autopilot. I mean, it should really be off. We'll turn on the AI block. We'll do task. Okay. So we'll need to name those. So this will be Bravo, and then it'll be base. So I'm just sort of setting this up using this. Yeah, that was bizarre how that's not on there anymore. Main. Oh, really? Shift key. Main. No, not main. Mine. I knew that. Okay. So, right. Where are we? are we? The timer. Okay. Dock to mine. Set up actions. So we got that. Mine. So that's going to be play on off. Record on off. I think it's going to be play, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to have a look. Play. Okay. So that's fine. And we can record. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. So, actually, we can just do that on here, can't we? So we can hit the add waypoint button. That's cool. Right, back to this. So, dock to mine, set up actions. So the other thing we want to do is our sorters. So in we want to turn on, and out we want to turn off. And then those sorters we need to set up to drain all. So currently out should be switched off and in should be switched on. No, out should be switched on and in should be switched off. Okay, and both of those we want whitelist and we want iron ingot. Whitelist, iron ingot. Okay. So that's cool. Right. The dock to mine, set up actions. So that will turn the sorter on to pull the iron in. So that's good. The other thing we want to do is the event controller. Where are you? Event controller, trigger undock. And that will be turn on. Okay. So I think that's what we want. Yeah, I think that's what we want. Go to mine, go to base. So I will probably need to turn those off and off. Same with the other one. So there's a lot of programming and a lot of setting up to sort of do for these. Off and off. Okay, so dock to mine set up, and that's on and that's on. Okay, so yeah, I guess we need to record a path now, which I'll turn this event controller off so we don't dock accidentally. Okay, so let us just make sure that this... Okay, well, hang on. If we just sort of fly across here, add that. How does that look? Where are we? Because are they turned on? No, they're turned off. Okay, so that's not going to work. Oh, no, it still added it, though. It still added it, so that's good. It's off. Okay. Did I... Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm just looking at something else now. Did I dock to mine, set up actions, on? Yeah, okay, I did. They are on. Yes. Okay. So... yeah, so we can sort of head down. Do we just sort of go straight to it? Is that how it works? Maybe we should go like that. But we'll back up now. And we'll put one in there. And we'll put one in there. Okay. So now... what do we want? And then that'll just do it automatically, won't it? Okay, so let's just try this. AI mine Alright, well I guess we just give it a go. I won't turn the event controller on. So that's our mark there, isn't it? Whoa, too far. So this is where we would have been. Okay, so if we go into the dock, then this should trigger when... I'll just do a start. This should trigger when we reach the final waypoint on the remote control. Start. It's not starting. Okay. So that's all sorted. Base. Error grid has no active move type. That's on. AI behavior on. Okay, that's what we need. So let's just talk to mine and set up actions. So that wants to be AI on. Okay, so let's just turn that off. Oh, not that one. Let's turn this off again and that off again. It won't matter about the remote control. That's fine. Okay, so we'll try that again. Start. Autopilot enabled, but it's not doing anything. I know why. Okay, we'll turn again. We'll turn that one off. Turn that one off and the AI off, and we'll try setting that up again. Set of actions. So should be. Oh, it was on. Play on off. Oh, I need to turn it on. Ha! Okay. That one there. On. It's turning things on and autopilot's on and oh gosh, it's a little bit tricky. Okay, but I think we're right now. So base should be off. You should be off. Yeah. Okay, so that's cool. Okay. Third time lucky, or maybe fourth, I've lost count. Start. Still not doing anything. Okay, that's on. That's on. Okay. Right. Let's stop that. Record. Grid has no active move type block. This is annoying. Okay. Oh, I don't get it. Alright. Leave this with me and I'll figure out how it works. I don't understand. Show selected point, show on HUD. AI functions. So we should be able to see it. We can't. Why can't we see it? Alright. So this thing seems relatively intent on destroying itself. Yeah. It's not working. It's just not. It's just not working. Right. Okay, well, I think that, I think that's not working. It's just, there's nothing else for it. It doesn't work. I don't know what else to change and check and do. It just doesn't work. It's annoying. Super annoying. Back to the remote controls. That's just... yeah, not impressed. I thought it would have been a bit more polished. I don't know what I'm missing. It's just not doing it for me. I think I need to stick with what I know. It is concerning though that remote deleted itself. Yeah, I might just come back in a minute. I'm going to jump out of this save and I'm just going to go and test. I'm going to save this and I'm just going to see what actually happens with, as soon as I find that I missed the plate. Yeah, I think I might just double check that, because that's, yeah, things are not right. Things are not right. Just leave this with me to do a little bit of troubleshooting and programming and stuff like that, and yeah, we'll head back to the main base, I think. And yeah, sorry, I'm just all over the place at the moment because it's all very confusing and very difficult. So yeah, just stand by, and yeah, we'll be back at some point. Okay, that's close enough to being full. Welcome back. I will give a sit rep very shortly. It has been a while. Right, gonna push that one to trigger, and away we go. So, it has been many hours. It's tomorrow on Pertam, and it's tomorrow here on Aotearoa. I have rejiggled things. I have done several flights back and forth. I have had several reloads, and yeah, I think I've got it. I think I've got it. It's just been quite a challenge, and I say I think I've got it, and we're not getting it now. We're actually we're not where we want to be. Is it gonna get it? Okay, it's gonna get it now. Right. So nearly. Okay, I think that's got it. Yeah, we must be on to the next one now. Okay, so let's go through the process. Why are you not moving? Yep, off you go. Normally it's a bit quicker to start than that, but it's just struggling a little bit right now. There it goes. I think it's away. Yes, we're off. Okay, so the startup and shutdown timer. Let me go through all this and explain it. I wonder what that is. So this is all just the start, and yeah, turn everything on. Then we go into this one, and we've got the timer, the two timers, that determines basically whether it's lifted off from the mine or whether it's lifted off from the base. And so when it actually, yeah, so now it's sort of set. It knows it's going to the base. Lights and projector, and that's that. So these are the triggers. So if we go into here, so we're going to the mine. So what that does is sets all these going, and we're just missing one there, which is going to be that one. Turn that off. Okay, so first of all, it sorts out itself and the other timers, and the other timer, the base timer, so that it knows where it's going. It turns off the previous flight blocks, the AI blocks that I used to dock at the base, and then it turns on the flight move control, the speedy version, and it turns on the task autopilot to the mine. So if we go in here, we've got two move controls. One is on speed and one is for dock. Okay. And this is for traveling over, and you can see for the speed that we have it set to maximum speed, 100 meters per second. Then we've got the altitude, 150 meters minimum altitude. So this is sort of the key to this whole thing, because we've only got, when I come to it, we've actually only got, where are we? Task, mine, travel. We've only got the launch to get up above the base, and then it's basically straight to the iron mine, and then when it gets there, it gets a bit closer. So if we go into here, yeah, so there's the height. Gravity, it's not aligned to gravity. I've just got set to these minimum maximum angles on the pitch and roll. So what that means is that when it's flat, it gets up to a reasonable speed. It has got up to a certain speed. You know, it's got up to 90, 100 meters. It's a little bit tricky on the sand dunes because it's actually trying to go up and maintain its altitude. But when we come up to this hill, it will go up and over, hopefully. So you can see our altitude is 180, and it's just trying to sort of go with that, and then it's going to lift up. And of course it slows right down when it does try and do that. So up, 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 up. There it goes. Okay, it's not too bad across the canyons. It's a little bit slower coming back. Yeah, sort of gaining altitude. But on flat ground, it's actually gets up to quite a speed. So you can see now it's actually getting up to quite a speed because it's also going down. So yeah, so that's that part, and so we're making pretty good progress. Yeah, it's been super challenging. I have spent many hours trying to get this sorted and get it right. I think I'm there now. There's quite a bit of video that I've put on the cutting room floor. Yeah, so you can see it just when it needs to raise up. So it's a little bit tricky over the canyons, but this should just keep going. Coming back, I've got a slightly different path, so you can see the pink thing. So I've got a waypoint over there, so there's and that sort of just keeps it on some flat bits. So let's just keep going. Now, when it gets to, we'll just get over this ridge here. See, it's good. It's good. Oh, yeah, this has been such a nightmare to deal with. When it gets to its final location, then it's going to trigger the dock to mine timer. So that's set up in the functions of when it arrives at the final. And the actions for that is to again turn off the previous AI blocks that it used to get there, and turns on the docking ones. and also turns on the sorter to fill it with iron and turns off the sorter to empty it of iron. So if we go into the move block for docking, you can see it's 10 meters a second. Precision's on and collision is off. This, I found out, is the key. Collision off. When you're working in close quarters to docks and the ground and that sort of thing, seems to be what's causing all the troubles with using the flight recorder to do a flight path. So yeah, collision off for when you're using the AI recorder, because as long as you've got the precision on, it should stay within its thing. And again, adjusting the pitch angle manually so that it basically tries and keeps level, which does mean that when it's going up and down, it can be quite tricky. It sometimes has to sort of zigzag up and down a little bit, which is what you saw when we started today. So we're almost there, but just having the single waypoint that it's going to and having the minimum altitude just really helps heaps. And you can see that we've got plenty of altitude here, and it's just maintained. Look, we're at 100 meters a second. And over this sort of flat ground, it should maintain that. No, we just need to raise a little bit. So that's that. So, and I've managed to get the thing on the HUD going. Now I've got the event controller turned off for when the batteries are recharged, so I'll just have to manually do that. But the idea is that it will come in and it will set, it will turn on when it docks, it'll turn on the event controller, that when the batteries are 95% charged, it'll trigger and do the next thing. So we are there, and now we need to go over here. Okay. Down to the approach. Okay, slowly, which is good. And then the timer should kick in, which I just not actually sure I've got it set up. Okay, I must have it set up because we're going now. So now we're following the track. Fingers crossed. See how it lifts up after each time, so you kind of got to get it. Finishing on it down. Yeah, it's locked. Yes! Oh, that's the first time I've actually tried that right, start to finish, so it's actually worked without any interference. Oh, fantastic. Okay, so now if we go into the container, it's filling up. It's filling up. Fantastic. Then if we go into here and fully recharged in 5 minutes. Okay, so let's turn that event controller on. Where's the event controller? Event controller trigger undock. So on stored power, make that 95%. Okay, and we'll use that battery there. So that's good, and the action will be to trigger the launch. So when this triggers, where are we? So when that triggers, see it's gonna trigger the go back to base timer, because this one's turned off, this one's turned on. So that's cool. Okay, and then I think if we do the go back to base, so that's 1 second. Okay. If we do the timer, go to mine, and we'll turn off the event controller. We'll turn it off just in case it causes us issues. And we'll do the same here. We'll turn it off. And when we do the docking, we'll turn it back on. And for the base, we won't turn it on. We'll just leave it for now. But if we were to put it in there, then it would turn on when we got back to base, and then it would just do a circuit. So now this should mean that it automatically comes back from the mine once it's recharged, once it's full. And that's full, so you know the recharge isn't an issue. Okay, so we just got to wait for it to recharge now. Which is that battery there. 2 minutes. Oh, okay, we're just about there. But it's only got to be 9%. Oh, there's a storm coming. I am going to get rid of that. I've already got rid of one once, just because I want this to sort of show you how it all works. Yeah. Oh, you don't know how difficult this has been. It's been so frustrating. I'm still not sold on the whole AI blocks. There's good bits there, but I seem to be having to do a lot of workarounds to make them work. They're not intuitive. Yeah, yeah. It is what it is. Right, let's just watch this. Yeah, but it's good that I have actually got it working. And you know, the whole minimum height, you know, if just the minimum height was added to the existing remote control, I think I'd actually be a bit happier. You know, it's just, yeah, but I've learned heaps. I think I've figured it out, and yeah, I think I can actually use them now. Space will be a whole nother story. I think space is not going to be a problem. It's just down here on the planet, it's tricky. And of course, being on Pertam with high gravity, and you've got challenges associated with that. Yeah, if you had a... Oh, there we go. We've launched. Yeah, I think if you had either space where axis of orientation doesn't matter, or a drone that it didn't matter if it flew upside down. Clearly this thing on Pertam and its high gravity needs to be up the right way. Not high gravity, but thin air. Needs to be up the right way. So we're just gaining altitude up to the depart. It's maybe a little bit too high, but it gets there. So I'm just keeping an eye on how many minutes it's got. Okay. And I think we're aiming for the other one now, are we? Yep, we're just getting to our minimum altitude. Up we go. And we're there, so it should start going forward. Yes, it is. Cool. Cool. Alright, I will speed up heading back. I won't talk. And we'll get back, and hopefully it all docks up. And then we will call it a very long day. Okay, so we have arrived. Now we just need to get to our approach point. And yeah, I hope the flight recorder works. Because, yeah, it did actually take a couple of goes to set it up. There's the approach. And okay, we're into 2-second delay. And now we're into the flight recorder. Yes. There we go. Haven't got the HUD up, which is a bit odd since it was up when we left here. Gentle, gentle. Let's just come around to the side. Maybe this side. Okay. So once again, collision avoidance being turned off is the key. Gentle, gentle. Come on, you can do it. Little bit, little bit, little bit. Yes! My hands are up in the air. It's already empty because it's already turned on and been sucked out by inventory control. Oh, I can't believe that's finally worked. You don't know how hard that's been. Oh, relief. Oh gosh, that's just oh, there's the thing there. Oh, that's just okay. We can make the other two now and program them up. And the only change I need to make to the program is where they kind of launch from. So I've got just the initial when they leave to go back or straight up, so that it doesn't potentially crash into this one. So this one will have its first point sort of just up there. So it's, yeah. Then they'll share the waypoints, and I just need to change the flight recorder on each one to dock it. Oh my word, that's just been an epic journey to get that done. You don't know how hard it's been. Oh, it really has. It really has. Okay, let's just do some quick business. What do we want? We want do that. We'll just throw it out there somewhere. Actually, we should probably put it so we can see the drones. That would be the smart thing to do. There will do. Cool. Is my wave working? We'll soon find out. Where are we? We're not where we want to be. Let's just come over here. So, yes. Oh, what a journey. What a journey. But that's where we will call it today. It's been probably a very long episode, I'd imagine. I've left a lot of it on the cutting room floor. That's absolute for sure. Because yeah, there were big chunks that I recorded and decided that actually, no, don't need them in there. And a lot that probably could argue is the same. There we are. All right, so. Thanks everybody for joining me today. Hopefully you got something out of that, and hopefully that can sort of help you with your own drones, because I know everybody's having sort of trouble. But yeah, that's, oh, yeah, okay, that works. So we can build another couple. So that'll be for next time, and hopefully you can join me again next time. And until next time, as always, stay safe everybody, and have a good one. Yeah, the wave works.